Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Ali and today we are doing a Shein haul. Pretty much predominantly Shein. A few little bits and bobs might pop in from other places. You know what I'm like if you've been here before. You've joined the clan, you know what I'm get up to. But mostly it's Shein and it's mostly cuddle wear, as I call it, comfy snug wear. I basically needed something to replace one of my big jumpers, like ones that I sometimes wear when I'm in, mood to be a slug, human slug, or I'll use it as a nightie in a sense because it's so warm and cuddly, but I've worn it to death and I'm chucking it out. So I am trying to find something to replace it and I thought I may as well do a haul. So that's what we're doing today. If I look a bit scary, it's because I've been to work and I'm back in from work, as I usually am. So I have an opportunity here where the house is quiet to film something. So that's what I'm going to do. Even the fan is off today. It's like, oh, nice. So hopefully I'm not mumbling and you get decent audio and this does actually film. If you're new to the channel, that will give you a hint of how well organised I am, how I do my research, and basically how every video is an entourage of oddities and me burbling. Okay, let's get into it. So our first one is a sweatshirt and this is an extra large. You know when you've ordered something you're kind of not quite sure why you did it? Quite a few bits on this order will be like this. I like the style, the fabric is weird on this one. But this is the sweatshirt. It does have a hood on the back of it here. It has these weird little cap sleeves, so you won't see it until it's on. But can you see what kind of fabric it is? So let me tell you, if I can find it before I put it on the label. 97% polyester and 3% elastane, so this could be quite interesting. So I'm just going to try it on top of what I've got on. Drop you down a little bit. Don't ask me where I got this top from, I haven't got a clue. I know me, I'll probably cut the labels out of it, but I do like it. Little restricting on the arms, but it's a beautiful top. Also, the skirt I've got on is from one of the first, I think, if not the first, haul I ever did. It does smell a bit. And I'm going to show you the size, just to... There we go. Don't worry about the state of my nails. I did them. I actually managed not to, trash them. And then I went into work and had to trash a load of wood and things out of the back. So they got messed up pretty much instantly. I was a little upset about that. Okay, I think I'll probably be better trying it on with like a tank top underneath, so I might change out of the top. This is the top half. I don't actually mind the colour, and I like this, which is one of the reasons when I saw it, I bought it. I like this weird little detail of like cap sleeves. It makes me feel sort of either very Star Wars or very Star Trek. One of the two. It's more Star Trek-y than it is Star Wars, but you can see how you could dress it up. And the hood. So it's a nice size hood. I'm not beating on the hood size. It's cool. I like the style. I haven't dropped down and I did the thing where I had my lunch when I came in. Really do want to do my filming before I have my lunch. It might be a better idea for you. Well, it definitely would be a better idea for me. I feel better at things slightly. Doesn't really make that much difference, does it? I like it. I actually do kind of like it. I don't like where it's clinging here, but I do like it. I don't like the fabric. It's not going to keep you dead warm at all in the winter. Yeah, it's... Excuse the hideous nails, but it's a weird one. It's not going to keep you dead warm. Just pop it down there for a second. It's not going to keep you dead warm. It's not offensive. I kind of like the style, but it's the fabric that's kind of putting me off. It's not like, when you get those tank tops or the quilted tops that you see from Shein. and they're kind of soft. It's almost like cottony, but it's more like viscose and stuff. This isn't that. This is more, feels more like sort of sweats. That Lecoq sportive thing that I was telling you about, Adidas or Adidas, whichever way you like to say it, used to do it, where you get one of these shirts and they were meant to be breathable and all that sort of stuff, and they stunk. They absolutely stunk. Before you put them on, they stunk, and then when you put them, you'd wash them and you put them on, and then you did any sort of activity, which is what they were designed for, it stunk. So I don't know with this one. To be quite honest, I do not know how I feel about this one. I like the design. The fit's okay. I'm not hating on the colour, but I'm not liking the fabric. So it is stretchy. It is stretchy, but you feel like it's sticking to you. Like you're going to be a ball of static, and I usually am anyway. So maybe not encourage that. So I might send this one back. This one's ticking some boxes, but missing another. But if you like the style, I can't say it's a horrible feeling fabric. It's not horrible on my body. It doesn't feel horrifying. It's just not what I'm after right now. So if you fancy this or you like this, it's not a bad quality piece. It's nice if you like your greys and things. So, wow, my lighting is so yellow. Yeah, it's a bit grey out. Anyway, I will move on to the next. Got to be honest here, guys, I'm not sure about this one at all. So, the dome with the hood, which is very dome white. I don't mind the hood. The hood's all good. And again, I like the design, like the last one. I like the design, I do. I like the idea of it. Let's just take the dark fader down. I like the idea of it. I did want something in fleecy fabric, and it is lovely and warm, but I'm not sure if I like it. Maybe it's the mood I'm in today, I'm not sure. So this one is a extra large. It's from Shein. I'm just saying that this pretty much is all Shein. In fact, I think, yeah, it should be all Shein. But this one's from Shein, and it is an extra large, and it's 100% polyester. So it's this fleecy fabric which hair will cling to. Like, if you've got a white cat, do not get this. Oh, hang on. Speaking of the devil, not a white cat, but hair. Yeah, if you've got animals, I have animals, but if you have any light-haired animals, pick a different colour. I did order it in a grey as well. So it's sort of like I didn't expect it. I really should read the descriptions better, you know what I mean? I didn't expect it to be this kind of fleecy fabric, if you know what I mean. I thought it was a bit more cottony. I do like it. It is literally like you could wear it out, obviously, as a dress. It's got a pocket at the front, scoop pocket. It has a sort of functioning zip down the front here, just to like mid-chest. It has the hood. The sleeve length is nice. I do actually kind of like everything about it. It has the stretchy waistband as well. You know, when I first saw this one in the package in the grey, I didn't even take it out of the package. I was just like, I'm probably just going to send that straight back. I don't like the material. But now it's on, it is actually really nice. It's a very sort of loungewear soft material. This, I'd be happy to stop creaking the floorboard that's just below me. Let's see if we can do it properly now. Why is it when I try and do it, it stops, but when I'm not, it... Never mind, let's come away from that. I'd be happy to use this as which is what I wanted mainly for, was like a bed one. You know, when you get out of the shower and you want to pull something on and be just cozy or whatever. This is what I was kind of going for. But in the black, I'd be more than happy to wear this out and about with exactly what I'm kind of wearing, which is hang about. I haven't got anything on underneath this. Obviously I've got tights, but I mean, I haven't got my shirt or my skirt. I've taken those off, so I could wear this as an outfit. Some knee-high boots, some tights, and I am actually really, really comfy. This could be next level comfort. So I was coming into this thinking I'm going to get I really don't like it, fabric wise, but the moment I put it on, I was like, oh, I do, and I do like the design. So I'll take all my negative comments away. My only negative comment for this one, the fit is really nice. It doesn't have much stretch outside of that waistband, if you know what I mean, but it is pretty good. I've got it, like I said, in an extra large, and I'm a size top end of a 14. So I would say I sized up. I usually get a large and I wanted it oversized, so I got an extra large, so I would say size up, actually, thinking about that. But the only major negative for me on this front is the hair, which I do have plenty of rollers. But if you have a white cat or a light-haired dog or chinchillas or whatever, don't wear this one. It will cling to them. I have got a grey one, and I'm going to get into that because I didn't expect to like either of these until I tried it on, so I'm going to go try it on because that's what we need to do. I will be back. I'll be back. I'm actually strangely possibly going to keep this one, at least in the black, I think. It's only fair that if I did the other one starting off with the hood, that this one should come in with the hood. So this is exactly the same top, basically, but in a different colour. This is the grey. Now, if you've been on my channel before and you've heard me say this, you might have done. I might have explained this. There are certain levels of grey that I cannot carry off. This is starting the realms of that level of grey. The lighter it goes, I can carry off a cream and a white and a stone really nicely. Sometimes even a sand. But you start to go, and I can do a slate grey really, really well, but you start to go this tone, I just don't, I'm not keen. And the other thing is, this is exactly the same design, fabric and style and size. So the other one was an extra large, this is an extra large, this one feels bigger. It's really comfy again. I would use this one if I was wanting, definitely if I kept this one, I would use this as a nightie. I've tried, yeah, I'm not keen on the grey for me. Nothing wrong with it, fits really nicely, feels really nice, it's dead soft. I like the fact that it's like black tassels on grey. I just can't, it feels like there's more room down here in this one than the black, and it's true what they say, black dye does tend to change, you know, fabric, so if you're having denim and things like that, and I've just realised that I ordered a pair of jeans, black skinny jeans in a size 14, so those won't fit. I can tell you right now, but I like it. I think if nothing else, it's got my nightie whole thing covered, so it's a very strong possibility for being kept for that purpose. If you have got a more olive skin tone or darker skin tone, this grey would look stunning on you. I just think it gets that level where it's gonna wash me out. So yeah, no real negatives. Really, if you're after something cozy, comfy, that you can wear in and outside of the house and not look like you've literally been lazy enough to go out in your pyjamas, I do not care what people say. I will always have standards, and I am never going out into somewhere in my pyjamas unless it is an absolute emergency, like somebody dying. I always have time to put on a pair of shoes, even if it's slip-ons. I always have a time to at least put on a coat or some sort of coat of clothing. I don't need to turn up to the supermarket in my pyjamas. You can tell I've got an issue with this, but it's only because this week I've gone past a McDonald's to pick up coffee at the drive-through, and I saw a woman going into McDonald's, and I kid you not, she was in one of those short baby doll robes, the fluffy ones, bright purple, tied round. She had some weird sort of silk purple nightgown, very short underneath. It's a good thing she was wearing a dressing gown. The purple fluffy slippers to match, and her hair sort of scraped up into the bun that has fallen to the side and fallen out at the back. And I was like, and you're not ashamed to go out like that? Just saying, why did you bother? What accident happened that it was so urgent that you had to run into McDonald's like that? There's a bit of judgment there because I just think it's lazy, but to each their own, I guess. Anyway, this would be perfect for you to do that run in and look like you actually bothered. That's what I was trying to say. Right, I'm going to zip into the next thing and get off my little soapbox about turning up in your pyjamas. I don't think loungewear is bad. Do you know what I mean? If you're coming in your joggers and stuff like that, and that could technically have been your pyjamas. I mean out and out, very obvious pyjamas. unless you're at a onesie party and then it's a free-for-all. You can wear whatever colour onesie that you're doing and go wherever you like. If it's a onesie party, it's perfectly acceptable. Right, I'll see you in the next. Okay. So I know this one, we're coming into Halloween. My hair's getting trashed as I'm pulling things up and over my head. This one, I know you would have thought that I would get this with the Halloween theme. I really haven't. I just absolutely love it. I've had it in my cart for a while and I thought, it's definitely my style. It does. I don't know how this is going to go through the wash, and I will show you what I mean. So when I pulled it out of the package, the feeling of it is it's really soft on this black bit of fabric, but then on these paint stripe parts, they are actually feel like spray paint on them. So I will show you what I'm talking about. So these are the cuffs. It is like a limey green, but I don't know how long that's going to stay on there in a good way. Now I can't remember what the price of this one was, but I don't think it was dead expensive. And it comes, this is a size large that I'm wearing now when I show you. Let me just sit down. I've left my tights on, so we are decent. It does go down a fair length onto the hip, but I'll just go back far enough that you can see. So it's kind of just bum level, but I absolutely love it. It feels really soft on. It has a little bit of a smell. I'm presuming that this is this sort of thing. I would have preferred it if this was actually dyed properly, if you know what I mean. But it does have that kind of grungy, spray painty effect, which I like as well. I just don't know how that's going to wear. So the composition of this piece is 30% nylon, 28% polyester and 42% viscose. It has a lot of stretch to it. Doesn't seem to be stretching too far out on this, unless you really go at it. But I love it. I knew the moment I got this one out of the package that I would keep it purely because it's soft and it's in the style. It's nice. It's firm round the neck on this one, kind of like a mock neck, but I really like it. I just don't know how it's going to wash. I don't know how long this is going to last. But for the time being, this is all of my good feelings. And this isn't just for Halloween, but you definitely could use it for Halloween. But all year round for me, all year round. Depends if you like your tie-dye. So this one's a total winner as far as I'm concerned. I know this might be a little bit of a, you know, it's not a push the boat out haul. This is literally winter comforts. But this is really nice. It's really comfy. Just a little bit worried about that, but it's really, really comfy. I wish I could just check what the price was, but I can't right now. But I'll link it down in the box below. I don't think I paid loads of money for it, so if this does end up coming off in the wash, I will let you know. But if it does end up coming off in the wash, I'll still wear it. I'll still wear it. Oh, just need to get the nail varnish on now. I just want to find a matching nail varnish for this, and then do black, green, and then maybe half nails. Not what they look like right now, and they'll end up like this in 2 seconds flat because I work outdoors. Right, into the next. But yes, if you like this jumper, total win, totally buy it. Just don't know what the wear test will be like on that, so please be aware. I'm not saying if it goes downhill and it goes through the wash and you lose all of it. This is my disclaimer here. I've just pulled this out of the package. I've not done a wear test on it. I've not washed it, so I do not know how that's going to go. But for first impressions, how I feel about it, how it fits, how it looks, how it's laying on my skin, chef's kiss, perfection. I'll see you in. Okay, so this next one, it's interesting. So the other two that I showed you that were kind of like indoor-outdoor dresses could be worn as a quick run out of the house or an autumn walk, but at the same time, it could also be worn around the house or loungewear or pyjamas. That was 100% polyester, and I was like, I don't really like the fabric. This is the fleeciness that I wanted, and this is 100% polyester. Just wish I could get it in that style, and I love the colour. So the style is quite similar, except it's a straight up, straight out down hoodie. It has a hoodie. I love the colour, and as you can see, it's like the toweling material. It's like really soft, really fluffy, so soft against the skin. That's it. That's all I've got for that's the confirmation you need that this is a good fleecy item. So I wouldn't necessarily say I would wear this out, but this is definitely going into my pile of comfort wear at home. Oh, it's a lovely look on the bum. Comfort wear at home for the winter evenings. You know, this is what I was after. Like a new 90 type style one. It is so soft, it's so warm and just perfect. Perfect. I did get this in an extra large. Yes, I did. For the oversized fit. It is stretchy. It's got a good waistband. It's got a good length to it. Again, that didn't sound right either. Anyway, it's got a good length to it, so it's going to cover your butt and everything. So if you are wearing it without tights and everything, and you want to wear it outdoors, you can. You could probably belt it and make it into a very similar shape as the others, but this is the fabric that I like. That was what I was looking for loungewear. But the other one's 100% polyester, and it's more static build up slightly. Like I said, I'm still not sure if I'm keeping those. This one's blown out of the water. This one's going to be kept for the purpose that I wanted it for. This is the winner so far. There is another one in the package, but I love the colour of this one as well. So that one's going to have to be pretty spectacular to blow this one out of the water. I suppose I could actually show you what else I got whilst I'm in this. This is going to be very crinkly. It's in this kind of packaging. So I think this was on sale. This is 100% acrylic. Can't remember whether it was meant to be a hat and a scarf or some weird kind of scarf. Oh no, it's a hat and a weird kind of scarf. I did quite well there with the description. So it's like a neck thing. Oh wow, now again, I was saying to you about greys. This is the kind of, it looks like it's black, but it's almost like a blue slate grey. That's a grey I can carry off. And then it has the brown knit on the other side. Thinking I know how, so you could use that when I put my dreads on or anything like that. You could actually use that as a headband as well. See how much stretch we've got. It's reasonable, it's reasonable. You're going to watch me squidge my head through this, which means it's going to hurt. I've got a little hair clip right at the top, and I swear to God it started off here, it's now right back here. So technically, this might be too much heat. I might have tried this on with the wrong item. This is too much heat. We're not that cold yet. But technically you're meant to kind of wear it, I think, at its very basic level like this. Is it a snood? Is that what you call them? Snoods? I don't know what the hell it is. But it's really nice and warm though. That's soft. Sorry, it's that was a weird reaction. Like I put it on and I'm like, it's like a slow, this is good for winter. This is really nice. It's dead soft on the inside, but yet you've got that nice textured pattern on the back. And then this is the hat that matches it. Now it looks pretty big on the bonce. That looks pretty long from where the logo is. I suppose you could roll it. You will lose the logo. Not that that particularly bothers me. Got hair clipping. Well, it's hanging on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's put my little turban-y bonce on. Oh, I get a fluff in my eye. Stress call, fluff in the eye. Somebody come and help me out with this. Okay. Oh, I love this mix of colours. That's really nice. It does feel like it might start. You might be wondering what I'm doing, but for anybody that has experienced when a hat pings off at their head, like shrooms and goes running off, they'll know what I'm doing. It's like a little test. That actually fits pretty good. It is sliding slightly, but not enough. It's not gripping my head. I have a really super sensitive head. If I even wear hair, you know, like the headbands, the very kiddie thin, really not rigid headbands, I get temple ache. Who knows these things? This I would probably have to wear like this. If you want to wear it with the logo, you're going to have to do the whole 90s style. Oh, come on. I know you love it. I mean, look at this. Why do people wear them like that? Sorry. Sorry, it's way too judgmental, isn't it? If you want to wear your hat like this, go wear your hat like this. I was having a rant about people in their pyjamas. That's a different thing. It's because I'm just stuck in my ways when it comes to nightwear, loungewear, and then, you know, it just seems so flipping lazy. It's like, do you have no pride in yourself to even, I can understand you've been at home and, you know, you put your slippers on instead of your shoes because they're more comfy to go to the supermarket. I can get over that. But full on, yeah. I don't do it, so it's not my problem. I might have witnessed it, but it's not my problem. What are we thinking? Looks like a giant teat on my head. Okay. Still really comfortable, by the way. If anybody does like wearing them this way, it's still really comfy, but there's a load of room up there, so I would have to roll it over. But I've got to say, 100% polyester on these. I would have to say I'm really chuffed with that. See where the label comes out there. So if you do get it and you do roll the band, cut the label out. You don't want that sticking out the back of your head. That's the only downside. But my God, this is so soft and warm. I am going to get good use out of this through winter. Plus, if you need a mask, there's a good one. But if you need to run into the supermarket and you've forgotten your mask, you could put this up. It's not going to do what you need it to technically do, except to just keep away from people and put it up. But you don't want that on long term. But it's really, really nice. Anyway, I'm going to shoot off into the next one. I would say yay. Wear it whichever way you like. But that one really amused me. And this is mint as well. Totally worth it. I will go and see what the next item is. Okay, so now I've statically charged myself to the highest echelons of ridiculousness. You know when Zeus like brings on that thunderbolt? Nothing. I could show him a trick or two right now. Anyway, this is a bit of a shock in a way. This one is actually a size large, and it's huge. You don't need to size up in this one. In fact, if you wanted a little bit more, you know, I'd go under. It's really, really soft. It is 100% polyester again. It's that real fleecy feeling. But on the inside, it's soft. It's soft. So again, for another bed one, this is not bad. This is perfect for through the winter if you just want something to put on when you're cold or if you're running downstairs. I mean, this one's probably fine to go out in. It's not my style for going out in. It's too like loungewear, bedwear for going out in, this one is. But I wouldn't be shocked if I saw somebody wearing it out. I wouldn't be all like, that's your pyjamas, you know, my rage hate for that thing. I wouldn't be doing that. I think it's acceptable. You know, in fact, this would be the perfect example of what to wear when you're in that position when you're lounging out and you want to go and get your Mackies. Okay, we've just got to stop raging over it, haven't we, really? But this would be the perfect one for me. So let me drop you down, I'll show you the length. This one, with this haul, there's not really a lot I can explain to it. There's no technicality really to it. It's one basic shape, but this is your comfort wear. And when I say I love the designs of the first couple of ones that I got, I just really wish they'd been in this kind of fleecy material, because this is so comfortable. This is so soft, comfortable, just perfect. And I love the design of that one. I just wish it, you know, I'm not sure about those because of the fabric. The grey top that I got was a write-off because of the fabric. That's going back. I am going to send the grey, when I got one grey, one black, I'm sending the grey one back of that because I love the green one in the proper fleece. And I may keep the black one, and I may keep this because this is awesome. The only reason I wouldn't keep this is because I've already chosen the green one, and they would fit the same need. They would be doing the same job, so I'm not going to need two. But really nice. really, really nice. Not hating on the pattern or the colour. Really, really comfy. Perfect for those autumn or winter evenings or days when you've got the magical, elusive day off to yourself. You're slobbing on the couch a little bit, or whatever you do. You might have gone for a nice swim, or gone for a walk, or gone for a run. You've had a nice steamy hot shower afterwards, and you're in this. It's a thumbs up for me. And on that note, I am going to do my outro because that is the last item that I have in my bag. I'm going to do this right now and do it in one fell swoop because I've been nattering on for ages. If you would like to continue watching my whatever this is channel, I think it's channel. If you'd like to keep supporting me and watching this, then by all means please give me a thumbs up and pop your little pad, your little finger pad, onto the subscribe button and join the clan. If you didn't like the video and you've got some constructive criticism, please leave it down in the box. Don't like the video, thumbs it down or leave it whatever. I appreciate the view either ways, and leave me a comment if you think it's something that is worth saying. I know that possibly a few people will probably comment on my rant over the whole pyjamas McDonald's scenario. I'm expecting that. It's very controversial, all the problems in the world, that's the most controversial. But yes, thank you for watching. If you're returning, thank you for coming back, and I hope this was at least useful. If you're after your winter wear, if you're after your cuddle wear, some gold here, some gold. This one I'm wearing and the green one, absolutely 100% I would go for if you're after that feeling. The other ones are probably just be cautious of the fabrics, take a look at the fabrics. I'm going to disappear because my neighbours have just come up and heard the laughing downstairs, so I'm going to disappear. But thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Well, that's if you come back. If you don't like it, I won't see you in the next one, but have a good time.